What's up everybody, 24/7 Bricks here, welcome back to week 4 of building RueCatto. Now from the thumbnail, doesn't look like the usual kind of building that we've done in previous episodes, so we are going to be doing something a little bit different, so let's just hop straight into it. This video is brought to you by Firestar Toys. Firestar Toys is an awesome company that specialises in custom minifigure accessories for LEGO. They have tons of different genres ranging from Star Wars to Marvel. It's insane the amount of genres they actually have. They also have official LEGO minifigures that you can also purchase, which is really nice as well. As well as this, they have a couple of different brands that people might be familiar with, including Clone Army Customs and Grandpa Clone Customs, as well as Brick Arms for LEGO minifigure weapons. So go check out Firestar Toys. I'll put a link in the description below. Go check them out, and if you are interested in making an order, then use code FSBR247 to get 10% off any order that you make. So again, thank you so much to Firestar Toys, and we'll hop straight back into the video. Like I said at the start of this video, and obviously off the thumbnail, we're going to be doing something a little bit different for this week's episode. Now we're going to be building a vehicle that I would like to include in this mock. However, I did stream the whole thing, so this is technically just a shortened version of that stream, and we're actually going to do a review at the end. So we're going to hop straight into time-lapse, and we'll just get straight into it. The Imperial Patrol gunship, first seen in the Clone Wars, later used by the Galactic Empire. This gunship was a sleeker, more scaled down design of the LAAT. With less armaments and less weapons, this gunship was utilized by the Empire to patrol local systems and used as transports for troopers in order to get them to a situation within an area, as well as allowing for quick response timing. And this is the patrol gunship finished. Now, the reason why I wanted to include this in RueCatto is because it has a really iconic design and shape. Now, when looking for a design on rebrickable, it was really difficult to find a right scaled ship to include, as a lot of the versions of this gunship on rebrickable were either upscaled or they were just a recolored version of the original set that came out a while ago. However, I found this one, which was a smaller scaled version, and it fit in nicely with all the other vehicles that I have planned to put in this mock, as well as it fit nicely with the minifigures and the scale of the mock in general. So I'll put a link in the description for the instructions for this set, but we'll just jump straight into the review. Now the design is done really well. I really like the way this thing looks. It really resembles the gunship quite a lot, considering it's a downscaled version. However, there are a few flaws that were in the design which I did end up modifying to make it look better, as well as just make it more structurally sound. Some of these things include adding these round dish pieces on the bottoms of the wings or the hatches, just so it just added a little bit more security so it didn't fall apart when you tried picking it up, or it just fell apart in general. Now the cockpit I was planning on modifying, but I thought I wouldn't bother with that as we were on stream building this thing, and I didn't want to waste time fiddling around with it too much. Now we included some stickers on here which looks really cool. Again, I also modified the inside to add a weapon rack to allow troopers to put their blasters in the weapon rack, so you can include more as it is a bit of a tight fit. However, this thing does look really cool, and I did modify the wings a little bit just to give it a little bit more sleekness, as the original design made them look very blocky. But like I said, I'll put a link in the description, and if you want to modify it, you can easily just follow along the stream where I was building it, and you can see what I kind of did. Now I also included X-Wing fighter cockpit at the front to just give it that resemblance more to the actual design of the gunship, which looked really cool. But like I said, there were tons of different things that are modified just for the sake of it, just to make it look a lot better. But overall, I think this is a really awesome build, so go check it out, and I'm super excited to be adding it into RueCatto. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to those who tuned into the stream and helped me out with the stickers, and I'll see you in next week's video.